What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, I'm finally back. I know a couple of weeks ago, maybe months, I said something about consistency. Listen, I'm back from my hiatus and more consistent uploads. Listen, if you don't know, by February, I'm planning to upload 15 YouTube videos. So you can expect a lot of consistency in the coming months. Anything you want me to talk about, self-improvement wise, finance wise, just let me know. I'm down to talk about it. I'm all open for ideas. But on to today's topic of the video. Today's topic is finance with uni. Okay, so I know that a lot of you people are going to university next year, or a lot of you people are already in university, as I've seen by the people that watch my channel and I see the age groups. So I'm going to give some advice when it comes to the financial side of going to uni. I do think you should listen to this advice as someone who's gone through it, who's done it. This is coming from someone with experience, who's experienced the very things that you're going to experience. So please listen to my advice and it will help you. It will genuinely help you. So just listen. Whether you're driving, whether you're in the shower, whether you're fully watching and I have your full attention, wherever it is, just listen and take a note of what I have to say because I really do think that it can help you. So, when it comes to the topics of finances and money at university, I feel like there are three important factors that I can section them into. The first one would be making money, all right? I feel like that is one key thing we have to address. You're entering that age where you want to be rich, you want to have money. So I do feel like that is the first topic I'd like to address. The second I'd like to address is saving money. Listen, making money and saving money are two different skill sets. I think that's what you need to understand. They're not the same thing, they're two different things. So I'll be touching on saving money alongside making money. Yeah. And the final one is managing money. All three of these things are different skills. All right. It may seem like just one thing, just money, but it's not. The way you approach them, the way you handle them are completely different. So going into each of those sectors, I'll give you about 2 to 3 tips for each sector and what you should do when it comes to that sector. Saving money, making money, managing money. Okay, first up, we have making money. The first piece of advice I could give you is get a job. All right. Whether you're getting student finance or whether you're not getting student finance, get a job. It's going to be good pocket money. It's going to be a good bit of extra change. I know you're willing to do something strange for a little bit of change. You know what I mean? But in all seriousness, a job it's worth it. You learn some skills. You learn some good skills. You get some good experience, and you make some extra money to buy takeaway, buy the things you want to buy, and spend some money. Every bit of money, every extra bit of money that you get is going to be worth it. So get a job. That's the first piece of advice that I can definitely give you. Number 2, when it comes to making money, another thing that you should do is try to start a business. Just find something that you're either really good at or something that you want to get good at and make a business out of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to make some extra money. I know you have a lot of time. When you go to university, that's probably when you have the most time in your life to do these things, to start a business. You want to talk, you dream about starting a business, now's the time. Because when you get older and you have a husband or wife or kids or a full-time job, you're not going to have this amount of time again to start a business. And furthermore, I know some of you aren't even going to all of your lectures, so I know you have time to start a business. So my advice would be find something that you're good at or something that you want to get good at and get good at it and start selling it. You can make money from anything if you know how to do it well. It's just amazing. You can make money from it. You can learn such good skills. You can learn sales. You can learn marketing. You can learn advertising. You can learn the skill you actually want to learn. You can learn graphic design because obviously you're gonna have to know all of these things for your business. You learn so many key skills running and trying to run a business that it might be more valuable than the money you get from the business itself. So yeah, definitely try to start a business. I had a friend who was really good at cooking, so she decided to start selling ready-made meals to other university students who couldn't cook. And she makes money from it. She makes good money from it. And I'm certain she's learned a lot of skills. I've seen she does graphic design for, advertisement. She's learned what words to use to advertise. Honestly speaking, starting a business in university is one of the greatest things you can do because if you don't make money, you will learn other skills which are very important. So those are 2 pieces of advice that I can give when it comes to making money at uni. On to what's next? Managing. Managing money. Okay, managing money is probably one of the most important things when it comes to university. If you cannot manage your money, you will not be able to live paycheck to paycheck or SFE to SFE payment. And on top of that, you don't want to be living payment to payment or paycheck to paycheck because it is hell. It is literal hell. All right. I'm telling you now, when you have to save £1, £2 so you can buy a meal or anything, it is bad. So please do not think that you can sustain a healthy lifestyle on living paycheck to paycheck. So the first tip of advice that I can give you when it comes to managing your money at university is no overdraft. If you had to take one thing, from this entire video, let it be this one thing: no overdraft. This is not okay. Listen, I'm not your friend, so I can tell you the truth. This is not okay. And don't let your friends make you think that it is okay or it is acceptable. It is not. Now, I understand that, some people, you may have put yourself in a sticky position, or you may have put yourself in a position where you had to go there. But if you're going there for no reason at all, that is not okay. Avoid overdraft at all costs, because at the end of the day, you still have to pay the money back, all right? It's not going to randomly vanish. It's not going to randomly disappear. You still have to pay that money back. So you're just limiting yourself even more. You're making your life more stressful. You're making it more difficult in the long term. So please, at all costs, please avoid going into overdraft. If you could take one thing from this video, please take that one thing. Do not go into overdrafts, all right? If you're getting low on money, get a job, pick up more hours, fix your lifestyle, but do not go into overdraft. Second tip, when it comes to managing money at university: overconsumption. You do not need to buy every new piece of clothing, every single new shoe that comes out, every single game that comes out at university, all right? You do not need to buy it, period. Like, look at what you have. And if you have it, you do not need more of it, okay? You need to understand that student finance especially is not a tool to just go and buy what you like and what you don't like. It's a tool for you to live. You need it to live, not to look good, not to smell good. Yeah, I understand sometimes you can splurge a little bit, you can have a little bit of fun. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm just saying be responsible, okay? You don't need every single Moncler jacket that comes out. You don't need to buy every single Jordan 4 that comes out each month or each 6 months, whatever, okay? It's okay to not have the latest product. You don't need the latest iPhone. I'm seeing guys that are using their student finance to go finance cars. You do not need the latest car. You shouldn't even be buying a car with your student finance at all. But if you are, then buy something cheap. You need that money to live. So please do not overconsume. Don't just buy things because you have money, all right? Buy what you need. Focus on what you need. Which will actually be my next video, where I'll be telling you about university essentials and what you actually need to buy. So stay tuned for that. But those are my 2 tips when it comes to managing your money at university. Moving on to the last category: saving your money. Saving money. Oh, this is definitely one of the most underrated topics, I think, when it comes to money. A lot of the time we think about making money and, figuring out what to spend our money on, but we don't actually look at saving our money, prolonging our money, letting our money last. So I've got 2 simple tips that I want to give you to help you save your money better. The first tip that I can give you, which is the most important, probably one of the most important things I've said about this video. I know I said that like 2 minutes ago, but I'm saying it again now. Please make sure that you budget and track your expenses, all right? I don't think you understand how important this is. It's so easy to just spend money, especially with Apple Pay. You just go clicking, ching, and bro, you've paid for it, and you don't even care because it's Apple Pay. Apple Pay makes you think that you're not even spending real money. I know this because I have Apple Pay as well. That's how I know. But please budget and track your expenses, okay? Go onto Microsoft Excel, set yourself the total amount of money you're gonna get, then budget it into a weekly amount of money that you'll give yourself, and then budget that, £30 for groceries, £10 for takeaway, £5 for extracurricular activities, £10 for drinks, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you budget your money so you know where your money is going and how your money is going and when it's going. Because the moment you start buying a lot of stuff and you start losing track of money, your perception of money becomes distorted, and it just leads to you spending even more money. or not even understanding where your money's going. And when you budget and track, you'll be able to see where you're spending your money, how you're spending your money, when you're spending your money, and how to save more money. Because if you see that you're spending all of your money at night when you go to the club, then you just know to save more money, I just shouldn't go to the club at night. So please, budget and track your expenses. That is the most important tip I can give you when it comes to saving money at university. One more tip that I want to give you when it comes to finance at university is it's okay to buy secondhand stuff. Listen, I know this is going to sound a shock and you may even be disgusted by what I'm about to say, but as someone who's done it, it's okay to buy secondhand stuff. Like, it will save you so much money. For example, if it's a phone, you could find a completely refurbished phone that works just as well as a regular phone, works even better than your current phone, and it will be 200, 300 pounds cheaper than the main retail price. And buying things secondhand is low-key, it's honestly a cheat code. When you realize that you don't need to have the newest thing for everything, you will just save so much money. Save so much money just buying things secondhand. So please, another way to save money is it's okay to buy things secondhand, third hand, even fourth hand, if that's even a thing. It is very much okay. Don't feel like you have to always have the latest designer bag or the latest designer shoes. It's okay to buy something secondhand if it's in good condition. Then why not? Okay, finally, we've made it on to the last tip I want to give you.
What did he say?
Pause. The last tip I want to give you when it comes to saving money at university. And that last tip is Aldi and Lidl are your best friends. Listen, I know if you live in a house where your parents are always shopping at Tesco, always shopping at Morrison's, always shopping at Sainsbury's, Waitrose, even Marks and Spencer's, like, it's nice and all, don't get me wrong, but that's also a very different bracket when it comes to money. Those places are a lot more expensive than Aldi and Lidl, and when you get SFE, it's not as much as you think it is. So you really want to save as much money as you possibly can. So to do that, you need to shop at Aldi and Lidl. Okay, shop at Aldi and Lidl because they're good. They're really, really good. And they have the same things that you want to buy from Morrison's and Tesco, but it's just cheaper. You know, if you got the spare change and all of that stuff, then yeah, go for it. Shop at your big stores, your Tesco's and whatever. But if you want to save money, you want to know ways to save money, go to Aldi and Lidl and spend your money there. Because let me tell you something, a £30 basket at Aldi, the exact same basket at Tesco will cost £60. I am not joking. I have seen it myself. So please, shop at Aldi and Lidl. And if you go to Lidl, you can also get the membership card as well, which I'm sure will help you. Yeah. And that's all the advice I can give you. That's all I can give you. Well, I can give you more, definitely. If you want more, just let me know. I can do a part 2. If you want a video on what you need to buy for university, just let me know and I can get that done and I'll get that out as quick as possible for you as well. If you also want advice on what student bank accounts to look at as a student, I can do that for you as well. I've done all of this research. I was once like you guys. So whatever you need, just let me know in the comments down below. All my tips I will put here. I will also put it in the comment section down below so you can just read it and save it to notes and tick it down. Thank you very much for listening, guys. You take care. You have a blessed day and God bless you. Bye-bye.